What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I am so excited to let you guys know that I got this free go-kart on Facebook Marketplace. This is going to be a summer project, guys, that I'm going to be working on for a couple of months, and we're going to try to get this thing with an engine, parts, tires, thrash it, new paint, everything. I'm going to be getting this thing into a full developed working go-kart. So I found it on Facebook Marketplace about a week ago, and 30 minutes ago it was listed. So I messaged the guy and he said he was getting swamped with messages. I was one of the ones that was lucky to get it first, so I told him I'd be there first thing in the morning, and here's the clip of me picking it up. What's up, guys? I am right now going to go and pick up a free go-kart frame. This go-kart frame is a dune buggy frame. It's red, it has a seat, it has the pedals, and he says he's gonna throw in 2 tires with it. So I'm thinking that I just picked this thing up for free. It's about 40 minutes from my house. It's not bad, but like, who wouldn't want a free frame, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up the frame and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright, guys, I just arrived and here it is. He said he left it in the front of his yard, so here's the frame. It's pretty cool to me. There's already 1 tire on the back. Wheel is, oh, that wheel's tight. Okay, so that's got to be worked on. But yeah, let me get this thing up in the truck and we will get her loaded and ready to go. All right, guys, look in the back. There it is. I picked it up. I'm excited, guys. This is gonna be a fun project. I'm hoping to get this thing done by the end of summer. I mean, I just need to watch a ton of YouTube videos on go-karts and engines and stuff, because I have no idea. I don't have any experience with putting this together, but you know, go-karts are one of the easiest like starters for like working on ATV and small engines and like putting it together. So I'm just glad I could pick this up for free. Now I'm going to be taking this into the back of my house. This is going to be a project that's going to be sitting in the house for a couple of weeks now. But I'm going to do my very best to get it up and running as quick as possible. But first I got to get it out of the truck, clean it off, wash it off, and then we'll start sanding and painting. Alright, this is going to be my workplace for the next couple weeks, but first I'm going to blow everything off and then we're going to start painting and sanding. Alright, to sand it down, I have angle grinder and a wire like attachment to get all of the excess paint and everything off. So what I'm going to do is plug this up, take this attachment off, put this wire tool on, and then start sanding it down. Alright, guys, she's loaded up on some stands. Now all we're gonna do is start taking the wire tool and just sanding everything down. Should be fun. It's gonna take a minute. I'm gonna take a couple things off. I'm gonna take some pictures just so I know where everything is in the first place. But I'm gonna take like the seatbelt covers off, cover the wheel and everything, but just take everything off that shouldn't be there that I don't want to damage. Also, by the way, guys, I got a free tire and sprocket with it, but I don't know if I'll use it or not. Also got to get my favorite drink. Oh, so good. Arnold Palmer, if you're watching this, I would love you guys to sponsor me. I got a tackle box so I can keep all of my bolts and washers together just so I know the right size. They might be able to be restored. I mean, they don't look, well, they actually, no, probably not. Alright, guys, now I'm going to take all of the steering and the pedals off, just because if I want to sand everything down and then prime it, I might want to give these, basically I might want to replace them, but more importantly I might want to paint them and make them look cooler. right, the problem is there's a bolt in here that's so like tight on. I just gotta grab a hammer and try to loosen it. All right, this is not coming off, so I'm just gonna redneck it and keep it on. If I think about it, the tire goes here. I mean, this is supposed to turn. It's only gonna turn only so much from where the part is connected to the steering wheel. So I'm gonna leave it on because I just don't care. Okay, so I wasn't recording, which is half on me. But this tire was a pain to take out. I had to just completely flip it on its side and hammer it out because of how rusted it was on the axle. All right, so now we are in the step of where we can start sanding it down with the wire tool. So I'm gonna put this back on the stands and we're gonna get started. By the way, in case y'all wanted to know what brand this used to be, it used to be a Murray. Murray's pretty popular, I know that. All right, guys, so I'm back at the house and I'm going to be starting the sanding process. Now, this is not gonna take all of the paint off. It's just gonna take the dirt and the rust off. So I'm going to sand the heck out of this entire thing. It's gonna take me a while, so I'm gonna put it in a time-lapse mode and I will show you guys what it looks like when it's done. All right, y'all, let's get started on sanding. I'm putting headphones on because I know it's loud. I need eye protection, which I gotta go get. Now I have bug spray. My music is coming on. Let's get to work. Alright guys, so I just finished sanding pretty much most of it down. This took about 20-30 minutes to do. And if I didn't get every part sanded, I don't care because this is really just a cheap build trying to get it running again. So if it looks good to me, then I'm gonna keep it that way. So I'm going to start priming and then we're gonna let that dry, but yeah, I might have to buy another can, I don't know. All right guys, I am at Home Depot and I'm gonna grab a couple cans of prime and a couple cans of paint. I'm gonna go in, get some paint, and I'm gonna see how expensive it is. All right guys, so I just came back from Home Depot and this was so weird. Going to the checkout, the self-checkout to buy the cans of paint, and it wouldn't let me scan my first can. So the lady comes over that's like, I guess in charge of the self-checkout spot, and she says, yeah, I need to see some ID for a can of spray paint. For a can of spray paint, you need to show your ID, which I thought was weird. And she was like, yeah, well, people do stupid stuff with spray paint. And I'm just like, it's a can of spray paint. But I need to show you guys what colors I got. So the colors that I decided with, first of all, total cost was $24 for 3 cans of paint. The first can I got was a can of prime. Now this is gonna be the first thing I'm going to spray on the go-kart after I shave all the rust and paint off. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to paint the go-kart green. The reason why I want to paint it green is because I want it to be CM Outdoors logo green. So it's going to have a green body all the way around with white petals. It's going to be sick. So let's get back to the house. Let's start sanding and then we can put the prime on and let it dry over a period of time. All right guys, now I am taping everything that should not be primed and painted. So that's what I'm doing right now. I got the sticker remover from Temu, so let's see if it works. It's just getting right underneath it. From Temu, it's pretty good. All right, so far I've spent $56 in paint. So now I'm gonna go back and keep priming and use as little as I can. I'm gonna let it sit overnight. All right, I've got more paint. Let's keep priming. right, guys, here it is. It's all primed up. Prime is around all of the top of the cart. Later, I'm just gonna flip it over when it dries and paint the bottom. And here's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be the end of this video because I'm going to make this multiple videos on the steps that I do this. That way it makes it a little bit easier on the channel. If you guys wanna see the steps that I continue to make sure to subscribe so you can see the videos that I will continue to make on the free go-kart. But until next time, guys, explore God's nature, and I will see you guys in the next video when we start painting it.